love this car, but the fitment is weak as hell, and I want to fix that today. So, let's have a look what I'm going to do. See, the problem I have with this car is these 16 wheels on the front. They're only 16 by 6 inch wide. They are skinny wheels. Plus, like, I like fitment, and this is got pretty weak fitment. Same on the backs. The backs aren't as bad. They're 17 inch by 7.5. Again, not very good fitment. I do actually really like the style of the wheels. You've probably noticed the Toyota badges don't I went to a show last week, and it was a Japanese car show, and yeah, this isn't it's just good at all. So what I'm actually going to do is replace the front wheels. Not all of the wheels, just the fronts. Bought myself another set of rears so they can put them on the front so they can match, better traction, fill the arch better, and most of all be a little bit wider. That's still not going to be wide enough though, so this is what I'm going to do. Some lovely 20mm aluminium spacers. We've actually got 4 of these, and this should add a nice bit of poke. Cool. So I've actually got myself some more wheels. Thing is with these they're not in very good condition, and they're actually a different colour to the other wheels. So what I need to do is actually go and get all the wheels refurbed, both front and back. Fortunately, I can leave the car here on axle stands while I go and get them refurbed. I'm going to go get them powder coated, and then we can get the spacers on, get it sitting a bit better. I still think the car needs coilovers, but we'll save that for a later video. Right, let's go and get them off, these put in the car, and off to the powder coaters. Okay, so now we have the back wheels off. I'm going to go and shove them in the car with the other wheels I've got, and we're going to go and take them to powder coaters. Okay, so now while we're waiting for the wheels to be refurbed, we might as well shove the spacers on. Come on in, come on in. So these are literally a direct fit. They've got the same hub bore diameter, 4x100. What I'm going to do is clean up this area because it's a bit gritty and it's just making it a bit stiff to go on. And then I'm going to put some fresh copper grease on so they don't stick. And then, yeah, get these put on. What I'm going to do now, because this isn't going on as easy as I thought, I'm just going to put all these on loosely and then just go around each one and tie them up individually, drawing it in so it's nice and equal. Because it's only a 4 stud, it's just like you do opposite ends. It's pretty much as simple as that because the handbrake's on, so I don't have to worry about it rolling anywhere or moving, so just torque it up nice and tight, and that's that really. to get this. That's better. There we go. Right, we've got that on. Pretty simple, as you know, but just a little bit of like information of like why I've chose Hubcentrics. They're just better than the cheap, nasty spacers that you can get from Halfords and eBay. They bolt directly to the hub, and then they just counter the other holes. So, as you can see, here you've got these bolts, which are going to be nice and tight, but they're flush. So the wheel will bolt directly to this and use these holes instead of using the existing holes. So, hence why they call it Hubcentric, because they're just centre of the hub. Yeah, pretty simple. We've just got to wait for the wheels to come back now, and then we can actually see how much better the wheels will fit. Oh God, can you see how dusty the car is? So we are back. It's been about a week. The car's just been sat here. I've got the wheels back. They look good. So now we've got the backs on, we've just got to do the same with the front really. You can see how much better that looks already though. Wheels off, spacers on, new wheels on, drop it down, let's see how it all sits. So putting the wheels side by side, you can see the difference. That being the 6-inch wide and that being the 7.5. Obviously that's 16, that's 17, so obviously it's going to be a bit bigger. But also, the difference in colour. That to me looks so much better. So before I actually attempt to put the spacers on the front, I think I might put the wheels on without, just to see how much clearance I'm going to get, obviously because it's a different size wheel altogether, because there might be a chance I might not actually even need them. I think I might have misjudged this. I think when we've dropped it down and it cambers in a little bit, we might about just get away with it. I might need some camber shims to bring them in a bit more, but let's get it on the ground and see actually how it sits on the floor.
So at this point we realised it's not as easy as I thought to fit them. We were catching the arch liners, we were catching the mud guards. We had to do some fettling around to kind of get them to fit a bit better. As we were looking at the car and trying to work out where the rubbing was and what we could do to stop it, it started getting really dark, so we kind of stopped filming and put the car away for the night, and then we continued the next day.
So like after hours in the dark of messing around, pulling out the mud guards and trying to like tap in the liners where all the bolts are and everything, because that's what it was catching on. So once I got them down, there wasn't any issue, but they're just a bit too pokey for me now. I said this at the start of the video, I wanted to poke, and that's a bit too much poke. What I've done is I've actually think I've got the wrong tyre size. They're 225, 45, 17s, and I think I need to go down to a 215, 45, 17, or even a 205, but I think that might be a bit too skinny. But to be honest, I'm not too fussed now. They don't rub, they only rub on full lock when I'm pulling in and out anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, the car is absolutely filthy, so I'm going to give it a clean and then show you properly how it stands. So I'm actually going to get the tyres changed now because they were rubbing just too much. I couldn't deal with it rubbing that much. Local tyre place, just tyres, and they're looking after me, so hopefully the new tyres will fit and have no issues. In typical true British fashion, the weather started raining as soon as I started filming the outro for this video. As you can see, the car sits quite nicely. It does need to go a little bit lower, but we'll do that another day. Just need to get some coilovers for that. I'm so glad we changed the tyre size though. That was needed. It was my mistake. You don't know what's going to happen until you actually try these things though, because obviously it's all new. So yeah, as I promised, sunglasses. 2 of you are going to win a set of these, and I'm going to choose 2 people from random and drop them down below now. So these 2 people right here, congratulations, you've won a set of these. Drop me a DM, all the information's on my abouts page. So congratulations, and there will be more giveaways, I promise you that. Also, if you want to know what's going on in my life, if you want to know more about the car behind the scenes, you can follow me on Instagram, link down below. Much appreciate it. So remember to like the video, share it with your friends, and
subscribe.
Peace.